Most High Yahweh. Shalom. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS and also to the Akim, pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the world. And also to the speckled birds of Israelite foreigners spread throughout the four corners of the world. I say to you, who are actually from the seed line of Jacob, I say to you, Shalom. And here on the West Coast, I just want to say happy Shabbat. The Shabbat has just come in. And real quick, it's been a week or so ago that the prime minister of some Asian country, I forget which one, issued a warning to the United States that the path that we're on is headed for war. You know, because I know with all the tariffs that President Trump is putting out, and with all the the heavy hand he's got against the Ukrainians and the executive orders that he signed here, to affect the domestic affairs of this country, and also his steps of securing the borders of America, and also I hear there's a lot of people on the internet talking about, he was talking about reinstituting, bringing back segregation or whatever. So, with all these things on the plate, this is the guy who his premise, or his slogan, or his motto, whatever you want to call it, was "Make America Great Again." And it's interesting. A lot of so-called white people, or as the Bible calls them, Edomites, or a lot of people are now regretting voting for him. You know. It is truly, seeing all this, it is truly Egyptian against Egyptian. Isaiah 19:2. And Most High say in the scripture reads, he will put Egyptian against Egyptian. Because there are some people who are for it still, and then there's a lot of people who has buyer's remorse and say, well, I want to return the product that I was sold on the campaign trail. I don't want it. So, this is very interesting, And when you have Egyptian against Egyptian, as it says in 19:2 of Isaiah, that's when you see civil unrest coming. That's when the civil wars, brother against brother, house against house, start. That stuff is going to start kicking up. So this is going to lead into striking that up. And while this is going on at home, we've got all the other stuff going on in Israel. That's heating up in Iran and China. And I say, like I said, this prime minister of this Asian country says, you're on the path to war. So keep our eyes on it. That's all I have right now. Until next time, Shalom.